Happy leg day, gentlemen. Today we'll be hitting a delightful leg day that will be filled with squats, leg extensions, and all manner of exercises that kill the quads and the glutes and the hamstrings and the calves. I haven't hit legs in 3 weeks, so we'll see how this goes. You're gonna see me do a lot of squatting, and you'll notice that right now I'm trying to do a lot of ass to grass squatting, ATG squatting. My squat was, at one point, I was ego lifting and it felt really good, and my ego was stroked rather. I was doing 3 plates for like 5 to 10 reps with bad form, which felt really good to hit, but it obviously wasn't ideal for leg gains because, I wasn't having that strength at the bottom of the lift, so I wasn't going all the way down, so I wasn't developing that strength at the bottom. So I had to step down to like 1 plate and then worked up to 2 plates doing ass to grass. So basically you'll see me try and sit all the way down on squats. We'll see if I actually end up doing that, or if I don't feel like I have the strength anymore, since I haven't worked legs for a while. I've been sick, so yeah, we'll see. But leg day is really difficult to hit, but it's mostly mental. Physically, you feel it in your legs pretty easy. Mentally, you don't want to do the work because it hurts so much. But today we're not going to be skinny little bitches. We're going to grow our legs and get massive tree trunk legs. So yeah, let's get on that. so my legs are feeling pretty good right now. I don't think I need to work with heavy weight anymore today. I don't know if I could if I wanted to. So we're going to focus now on some high volume, high rep, but slow and controlled for the rest of the leg.
Right across my
What's up? That was a really good leg day. I actually can't walk, so we won't have breaks on the way home, which is gonna be fun. I think that if you have to work legs. I know a lot of people don't like to work legs. They like end up skipping a leg day because it's harder, and then that snowballs into them always skipping leg day. It's like they kind of work out in the gym for the feel-good muscles, the muscles that feel good, but they don't want to actually do the work. And I get it, like leg day is difficult. But what you have to understand about leg day is it's not supposed to be easy. It's meant to be difficult. Legs are God's chosen muscle group because they make you grateful for all of the other days. When you work legs, you should come out of there crying, happy that it's over. That's the thing. This is what you don't understand about working legs. You have to absolutely cook your legs. You can't be able to walk after a leg day. If you can walk after a leg day, you didn't hit legs. You can't just work legs like any other muscle group. Like, oh, I'm gonna do my 10 reps and then I'm gonna stop. You know, and like, oh, I hope they're sore and I hope I can get stronger. No, you can't. You have to absolutely destroy them. You should be failing sets with light-ish weight because you've just done so much that workout. You should be doing drop set after drop set. You should be pre-fatiguing, pre-exhausting the muscles like I was doing this time. I was pre-exhausting my legs. That was the first thing I did was leg extensions. And yeah, it made my squats worse. I don't know how much I can squat ass to grass if I don't pre-exhaust, but I largely don't care because at the end of the day, it's not about the number on the exercise. It's not about how much I squat. It's about, did I get a good workout? And if pre-fatiguing my muscles, if pre-fatiguing my quads gets me a better workout, awesome. At the end of the day, I just want to cook my legs so much that I feel like I've gone down to hell and back. That is my goal. Because leg day is gonna suck anyways. Honestly, like if you do an okay-ish leg day, if you do like a light leg day, that's still gonna suck. You're still gonna dread going. You're still going to dread doing your exercises and kind of like hate doing it. You're gonna be like, man, I wish I was working chest. I wish I was working shoulders. I wish I was working back. So even if you do like an easy leg day, like a light-ish leg day, you're still gonna hate it. So you might as well just go absolutely crazy on leg day and stop being a little bitch. I remember this one time, this was like 2 years ago, when I was dating this one girl, and I would text her sometimes after leg day, after like all my workouts, right? Just to kind of like let her know how it went and shit like that. We were talking like that. And she asked me like, hey, how did the leg day go? And I was like, that particular day I was working out extremely hard, and I just decided to just like do way more than I felt like I could do on leg day. And I came out of it with a unique feeling. It was like a satisfaction that I hadn't had before when I was working legs. I came out of there feeling like I genuinely like, oh, this is what working legs properly is supposed to feel like. And I texted her and I was like, oh, I think I figured it out. I just need to stop being a little bitch on leg day. Like I said it kind of funny, but like that was literally my revelation was, hey, I just need to stop being a little bitch. It is better to punish yourself relentlessly on leg day than to have a weak, light leg day, and it will feel better if you punish yourself relentlessly on leg day. You should be close to the point of throwing up. You don't have to push yourself until you throw up, per se. But go until failure often. Push more weight than you think you can. Notice how I went until failure on almost every set for squats. Is it fun going until failure on squats? Hell no! I would rather go to failure on anything else. I would rather fail on any other exercise. Squats, it sucks failing at because it's a bit hard to like get the bar off the shoulders. It sucks. But I'm going until failure anyways, because I want to absolutely destroy my legs. Do you understand? When you don't work legs like that, your routine is incomplete. You don't really have a split unless you work legs like that. I would even go as far to say that leg day is more mental training than physical training. All the other days, You get in there, yeah, you gotta push yourself. Yeah, maybe you don't wanna go. Yeah, it sucks, you know. You don't wanna have to push that hard. But then, you know, if you do push that hard, it's like, it takes a little bit of mental effort, and then you're like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go until failure, and I'm gonna push super hard in the gym today on, you know, push day, pull day, whatever. To go hard on legs takes so much mental effort. It takes so much grit and determination. You have to argue with yourself in your head. You have to debate and negotiate in your head. You have to yell at yourself in your head to get yourself under that bar and to do your fucking back squats. You have to yell at yourself. You have to literally turn your brain off at the end of your rest, when you know your rest is over. You know you shouldn't be pacing around anymore. You have to turn your brain off. You have to direct your feet over towards the squat rack, and you have to do some more fucking squats. Or some more leg extensions. Or some more leg press. This is why leg day is so important. Leg day is magical. Do you understand that? Leg day is sacred. This is why I say it's God's chosen muscle group. Legs are God's chosen muscle group because they truly challenge you. Anyways, that's enough of me ranting. I'm going to go home and eat a big meal full of carbohydrates. Goodbye. And next leg day, push yourself. Goodbye.